I never saw anything like Noam in Anglo Jewry before, and for me it has redefined the picture of what chinuch should be.
We were approached by a group of parents who were setting up a school, and these were people that we felt a lot in common with, and we felt we had a similar sort of view of the world and the centrality of Torah and the importance of a good education.
We wanted a school that enabled our children to flourish in all areas of their life. Exciting, interesting secular studies that had glorious Kodesh, and also that would give them skills that would last them a lifetime.
We were really looking for a school that had a heart. We really wanted Motti to have a very strong Kodesh education, and not just in terms of what he was going to learn, but also about the atmosphere in which he was going to learn. Who were his peers? What were his friends going to be like? Who was he going to play with at school time? It was that kind of thing that really made us choose Noam.
We're building this project to start a new school, and we were all very excited about it, and be sort of one of the first families to be involved in Noam.
You learn all that you need to learn, but you have a great time doing it. You get to flourish in your own subject, and the teachers really support you to do that.
There's never been a day when they turn around and say, "Mummy, I don't want to go to school today." They love it when they get a merit, get a little prize from the teacher and the stickers, and it's a very positive, affirming school.
We really believe that positive reinforcement is the key to learning. It's all about finding the spark in each and every child to enable them to go that little bit extra, to constantly improve and to always want to improve.
Noam is clearly a highly academic institution. The governors had a vision from the very start for the school to be excellent both in Kodesh and Chol. And over the past few years, we've really focused on ensuring that we reach the highest standards. It goes without saying that the SATs, the end of year 6 exams, Noam achieves extremely highly.
You know, we've had wonderful experience with the school, and it's been great for all our children, and has set them up to go on to their next schools and their next educational steps wonderfully.
Good midas, solid foundations, responsible, grounded. These are the words that the high school head teachers have used to describe Noam children.
We've had a very strong focus on tracking to ensure that each child, no matter where they come into the school, achieves their very, very best.
I love school because we do Chumash and break.
I like English because I'm good at it.
We've got really good friends.
There's lots of nice people in my class.
I always like school because it's interesting and fun.
We have been really aware of the exponential increase in the size of Gala in North East London over the last 5 years and more. And what this has done is put intense pressure on existing schools.
We're at a very exciting stage. We had a very, very positive meeting with the Barnet Planning Authority about 2 months ago, where in planning speak they basically said, submit your application and you will get planning permission.
From Noam's very inception, our ethos was always to have a girls' class and a boys' class on one campus. And it seems that with recent progress with the building project, it seems like, please God, in the not too distant future, that could become a reality for us.
When I joined the school in Woodside Park, it was a small village school with about 30 children. When I look around and see what we've got now, I'm so proud that 180 children are flourishing in this school.
So our view has been that we're going to need an additional form of entry in North East London almost every 3 to 4 years possibly. And it's much more cost effective for an existing school to expand than to enter into the huge cost of starting a new school.
The architects and designers presented the latest plans to all parents and staff. It was really, really warmly received. The thing is really looking tangible now. We can see artists' impressions of the inside of the school, of the outside of the school, how it's going to look. And the stage we're at now is that we hopefully will be in the site for September 2015.
It's really quite exciting and will be a significant development for the educational landscape in North West London.
It's a really exciting process. We've seen tremendous success, and I have no doubt that this will continue in the future.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now we know my ABC. I don't know the rest of it.
We know that our parents can't afford to pay the full cost of what it really takes to educate children at Noam, both Kodesh and Chol. We can only charge fees broadly in line with other schools in North West London. And therefore, we are totally dependent on the generosity of members of the community, not necessarily who have any direct connection with Noam.
So we need to raise money for the everyday running costs of the school. We also need approximately £170,000 just to get us through the planning application. And then in the coming months, we predict a building cost of about £5 million, some of which we already have pledges for.
We've now exchanged on a site. We will be able to build a new school to apply for voluntary aided status. And at that point, we will become less dependent on the community for keeping us financially afloat.
We'll continue to change the face of chinuch for our children and the new generation. It has such potential. You've seen such wonderful children and such tremendous achievements in such limited facilities. Think, imagine, dream how great it's going to be when we have our large school, purpose-built, spacious and well-equipped. And think what your children, our community's children, the children of Kelaty Yisrael can achieve in the future of Noam. I urge you, the future is in your hands, is in our hands. It's our responsibility, our duty, but our privilege to secure a wonderful chinuch future for all of our community's children. If you do, we do all that we can. We look forward, Mitzvah Hashem, to great things in the future and to see in all our families, bonim uvnei vonim, oiskim b'Torah u'v'mitzvos, to see children and grandchildren bringing nachas to parents and grandparents in the ways, please God, which will lead us, lekabel pnei Moshiach tzidkenu, b'mheiro v'yomeinu, amen.